Are you exercising every day right now? But what if there were an anti-cancer habit 5 times more powerful than exercise? Would you believe it? Harvard Medical School conducted a study that followed 116,000 people over 28 years. The single most powerful anti-cancer action that study revealed, we are sharing all of it in today's video. If you have been working hard at exercise without knowing this, you have only been putting in half the effort you needed. Does watching this video make you think, that sounds like me? If so, please leave a comment telling us what you are currently doing to prevent cancer. I will make sure to read everyone. If you watch this video all the way to the end, starting tonight your body's anti-cancer system will begin to wake back up. I will explain everything without leaving anything out, how your body's self-cleaning system works while you sleep every night, why that system has broken down in most people, and what you can do starting tonight to change it. If you are worried about cancer, or if someone in your family has gone through cancer, please share this video with them. Before we get into the main content, I want to ask you one question. Did you know that your body has always had a system built right into it that actively finds and destroys cancer cells? You may not have heard the name before. It is called NK cells. NK cells stand for natural killer cells. The name sounds intimidating, but these cells are actually on your side. Think of them simply as security guards that patrol your body 24 hours a day. These guards have one job. When they find a cell that has changed abnormally, one that could become cancer, they eliminate it immediately. Thousands of abnormal cells form in your body every single day. The reason cancer does not immediately develop in healthy people is precisely because of these NK cells. They are constantly patrolling and quietly taking care of cells before they become a problem. But here is the issue. Modern lifestyles are destroying these NK cells. People stay up late staring at smartphones, sleep too little, pile up stress, and eat at irregular hours. In fact, research shows that after the age of 50, NK cells activities drop to less than half of what it was in your 30s. Your body is being protected by only half the security guards it needs. At this point, you are probably wondering, can we wake these guards back up? Yes, we can. With just one single action. Let me reveal what that action is right now. The single most powerful anti-cancer action uncovered by Harvard Medical School's 28-year study is optimizing the quality of your sleep. Not exercise, not diet, not expensive supplements. It is the one thing we do every night, but are not doing properly. Come on, sleep? Is it really that powerful? For anyone thinking that right now, please listen carefully to what comes next. While you are asleep, 2 powerful anti-cancer operations are running inside your body at the same time. The first is melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone released by your brain when night falls, and it does far more than simply help you fall asleep. Melatonin directly suppresses the growth of cancer cells and plays a key role in intensively strengthening the NK cells. We talked about earlier all through the night. Think of it as an anti-cancer special forces unit that only deploys at night. But for this unit to deploy, it absolutely requires darkness and deep sleep. If you sleep with the lights on, fall asleep looking at your phone, or sleep too lightly, this special forces unit cannot do its job properly. The second is the glymphatic system. Many of you may be hearing this name for the first time. Think of it simply as the brain's overnight garbage truck. While you are in deep sleep, cerebrospinal fluid flows into your brain and sweeps out the toxins and waste that have built up throughout the day. Toxic proteins linked to cancer and substances that trigger inflammation are cleared out during this cleaning process. But this garbage truck only runs at full capacity during deep sleep, specifically during the stage called slow-wave sleep. On nights when you sleep but sleep lightly, that garbage truck never does a proper job. Looking at the actual data, research shows that poor or insufficient sleep can increase cancer risk by as much as 61%. On the other hand, people who consistently maintained high-quality sleep saw their cancer risk decrease by 61%. The same number pointing in completely opposite directions. So how can you tell whether your own sleep is actually producing anti-cancer results? Let me share a few signals you can use to check for yourself. Let's do an important self-assessment right now. This is how to check whether the sleep you are getting every night is actually producing genuine anti-cancer effects or not. I am going to describe 3 signals. As you listen, check whether any of them apply to you. The first signal: if you wake up in the morning feeling unrefreshed, if you still feel tired, even after sleeping, that is a warning sign that you are not getting enough deep sleep. A lot of people brush this off by saying, "That's just what happens when you get older." But that is absolutely not true. If your deep sleep is working properly, you can wake up feeling refreshed after just 6 hours. On the other hand, if shallow sleep keeps repeating, your body will feel heavy and your mind will not be clear even after 8 hours. When this continues, it means the overnight garbage truck we talked about is not running properly. The second signal. Many of you probably know this feeling, waking up repeatedly between 2 and 4 in the morning. Repeatedly waking up during that window is not just an inconvenience. It is a signal that your stress hormone, cortisol, is being released abnormally. When cortisol stays high through the night, NK cell activity drops sharply. Your security guards are repeatedly failing to do their job through the night. This pattern appears very commonly in women after menopause in particular. When estrogen levels fall, the body's ability to regulate temperature becomes unstable, and that directly disrupts the entire structure of your sleep. Research suggests that the increase in breast cancer and colon cancer rates seen in postmenopausal women is not unrelated to this decline in sleep quality. The third signal. If you remember your dreams vividly every single night, that may not be a good sign. Remembering dreams clearly can mean your brain is not fully resting during sleep. During deep sleep, brain activity slows down significantly, which is why people often cannot recall their dreams at all. In contrast, during the lighter sleep stage called REM sleep, dreams feel very vivid and you remember them clearly the moment you wake up. Occasionally, remembering a dream is completely normal, but if your dreams feel as vivid as a movie every single night, it is worth checking your sleep quality. Do any of these 3 signals apply to you right now? Please write the number in the comments. Let's see together how many of us are in the same situation. Now, the most important question remains. How can you change your sleep? I am going to share the 5-step anti-cancer sleep protocol you can start putting into practice tonight. This doesn't cost a single cent, and you can literally start tonight. Step 1. Turn off your smartphone screen at least 2 hours before bed. The blue light from your smartphone screen tricks your brain into thinking it is still daytime. When that happens, melatonin, the anti-cancer special forces unit that only deploys at night, does not get released on time. If you go to bed at 10 p.m., put your smartphone down starting at 8 p.m. It may feel strange at first, but after just 3 days, you will notice that falling asleep becomes easier. Step 2. Set the temperature in your bedroom to between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Your body needs to lower its core temperature in order to enter deep sleep. If your room is too warm, your body cannot lower its temperature, making it very difficult to move into the deep sleep stage. This is exactly why sleeping in a hot room during summer leaves you feeling unrefreshed. Use an air conditioner or a fan to keep your bedroom cool. Step 3. Finish your evening meal at least 3 hours before you go to bed. If you go to bed at 11 p.m., finish eating before 8 p.m. While you sleep, your body releases growth hormone in concentrated amounts, and this hormone plays a critical role in cell repair and immune strengthening. But when your digestive system is busy processing food, that growth hormone cannot be released properly. A single late dinner is interfering with the anti-cancer work your body needs to do all night long. Step 4. Practice diaphragmatic breathing for 10 minutes before you fall asleep. The method is simple. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, letting your belly rise, then breathe out slowly for 6 seconds. Repeat this for 10 minutes. This breathing technique activates the parasympathetic nervous system. When the parasympathetic nervous system is activated, the tension your body has held throughout the day releases, and it is precisely in that state that NK cell activity reaches its peak for the night. Those 10 minutes before sleep become the switch that wakes up the security guards inside your body. Step 5. Go to bed at the same time every single day. Staying up late on weekends and going to bed early on weekdays throws your body's internal clock into confusion. This internal clock is called the circadian rhythm. Think of it as your body's built-in timer that runs on a 24-hour cycle. When this timer is set consistently, anti-cancer genes are expressed properly and your immune system operates at its best. Even keeping your bedtime consistent to within just 30 minutes makes a difference in sleep quality. Here is one bonus tip to add to all of this. Get 15 minutes of sunlight during the day. A gentle walk after breakfast or stepping outside briefly at lunchtime is plenty. When sunlight hits your body during the day, it produces serotonin, and that serotonin converts into melatonin at night. The sunlight you get during the day is what prepares your anti-cancer special forces unit for the night ahead. Start working through these 5 steps one at a time, beginning tonight. You do not have to do all of them at once. Starting tonight by simply putting your smartphone down earlier is more than enough. Now, there is one more very important thing I need to share with you. I have walked you through the 5-step protocol, but there is something equally important. Some of the sleep habits you are doing right now may actually be undermining your body's anti-cancer work. If you have ever felt like you are trying hard to sleep, but nothing seems to be working, there is a good chance one of these applies to you. The first mistake: I can make up for the sleep I missed during the week by sleeping in on weekends. Have you ever thought that? Unfortunately, sleep works just like nutrition. You cannot binge on food after starving and expect your body to be fully nourished. Catching up on the weekends does not fully restore the sleep you have lost. Research shows that when sleep deprivation persists for more than a few days, immune function and NK cell activity decline, and that decline does not fully recover just because you slept more on the weekend. This is why consistent sleep is far more powerful than catch-up sleep. The second mistake: for those of you who have been taking sleeping pills or sleep aids long-term, there is something I really need you to hear. Sleeping pills will put you to sleep, but they frequently suppress the deep sleep stage known as slow-wave sleep. You may fall asleep faster, but the quality of the deep sleep your body truly needs can actually become worse. It is like the overnight garbage truck sets off on its route but comes back without doing a proper cleanup. If you are currently taking sleeping pills, I strongly encourage you to consult your doctor and have your long-term use reviewed. The third mistake: a glass of alcohol before bed helps me sleep better. This is one of the most common and most dangerous misunderstandings about sleep. Alcohol does genuinely help you fall asleep faster, but the problem comes after that. As your body breaks down the alcohol, sleep quality drops sharply, and research shows that slow-wave deep sleep can be reduced by as much as 50%. This is exactly why you feel more tired the morning after drinking. Your overnight anti-cancer special forces unit was only able to deploy at half strength. The fourth mistake: evening exercise is a good habit. But if you are doing intense exercise, running, weight training after 9 p.m., you need to be careful. Intense exercise raises your body temperature and stimulates the sympathetic nervous system. But as we discussed, entering deep sleep requires your body temperature to drop and your body to relax. Late-night intense exercise may cost you more through the loss of sleep quality than you gain from the exercise itself. Try to finish your workout in the morning or at the latest by 7 p.m. Do any of the 4 mistakes I described apply to you? If so, try changing just one of them starting today. A single small change can completely transform the anti-cancer work your body does through the night. The most powerful anti-cancer medicine is not in a pharmacy. It is not inside an expensive supplement. It is in the hours you spend sleeping properly tonight. Just do one thing tonight. Send your smartphone out of your bedroom. That one thing alone gives your body's anti-cancer special forces unit the chance to deploy a little more powerfully tonight. If you have a family history of cancer, or if someone you love is worried about their health, please send this video to them right now. If this information helps even one person, that is enough. What time are you planning to go to sleep tonight? Sleep well tonight.